Okay, well, so something that I've been waiting a few months to do happened in a bit of a rush, really. After a 3-month drought, obviously the inevitable happened. We got a big deluge of rain last night on the week that I was hoping to cut the green manure down. And the forecast for this week is just kind of like drizzly and patchy rain, and doesn't really look like it's going to dry off that much. As you can see, there's a lot of rain around. I think we just missed that storm. It's off to the north. I can hear thunder over there. So we got a window of a few hours of sunshine this afternoon, and I just figured this is probably about as dry as it's going to get for the week. So I just went ahead and did it. The tractor handled it pretty well. This area here was wetter than that area, and you can kind of see it would sort of pick up the grass in the back. All of the cuttings blow out like a lawnmower. It just blows out, and obviously when that gets clogged, you're not going to be able to mow properly, which is a bit of a problem because we're going to do no dig in here, so the even distribution of mulch is quite important. So that's not ideal, but that's farming. You never really get absolutely ideal. So hopefully now it's cut down, at least it will be more likely to dry off. The sun's going to hit the ground, and any sun that we do get, and I can maybe go over it again. Hopefully that will redistribute the mulch a bit more evenly. But what's kind of nice is obviously it's quite a massive act of destruction if you look at it from an insect point of view. We cut from the inside out so that things have a chance to escape. But what's kind of cool is if you remember from a few months back, I was talking about sowing this area, which had been leeks, and was kind of bare ground after we'd harvested the leeks, and I wanted there to be kind of placeholder to stop perennial weeds coming through. So the phacelia and the buckwheat has survived frosts and drought, and looks great. And so I did have netting over there on it, and I've just been able to take the netting off, and the buckwheat is in bloom. You can see the buckwheat is the white flowers. I think we did lose a fair amount of buckwheat in the frosts, but luckily the phacelia is a bit more frost tolerant and essentially just filled any niches that the buckwheat left. So that's really great that the bees and the other insects, nectar feeding insects, have got another source to fly onto, and I can already see bees that probably were just over here feeding on vetch flowers 10 seconds ago, and now over here. That doesn't always work out like that. I'm not saying that every time I cut something down there's another source for them, but I am trying to sort of do that if possible. And we still have one more green manure section that we're leaving for another week or two, so there's plenty of insect habitat over there. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. You can see where the tractor is kind of picked up and dumped. This probably should be all over here. So yeah, we will get this planted hopefully this week if we get some more dry weather. I can just go over this with another mow, because I think it does need going over twice. The tractor tires are in line with the mower, so as you're driving over it, you tend to compress the grass down, and then when the mower drives over it, it's driving over essentially compacted down grass, flattened grass, so you tend not to get a great cut where that happens. So essentially you just kind of need to go on a different tractor wheeling to be able to cut some of the stuff that will inevitably start sort of popping its head back up again. But yeah, I'm really excited to be able to try something new. It keeps things interesting for me, and it's got potential really big soil health rewards. So hopefully in a few weeks I'll be able to show you a planted squash patch with the plants starting to race away.